You are about to intimately know Pisces inside and out. I will guide you through their traits, their energy, their rulerships, as well as 5 embodiment practices and 2 journaling prompts so you can activate the Pisces energy that lives in your chart. Hi, I'm Alethea, your favorite mystic mentor, and I guide my clients to align with the life and business of their dreams using their astrological birth chart. If you would love to receive a one-on-one birth chart reading with me, please click the link in the description box and I will meet you on a call. All right, let's get into all things Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. Very connected to their soul, their intuition, their emotions, very much flowing through life. Pisces is a mutable sign, meaning they are easily adaptable, they're willing to change and transform and move and flow. Pisces is the ruler of the 12th house in the Zodiac wheel, which is the final house. They have a lot of divine cosmic wisdom. They are very spiritual, very creative. They've gone through the journey. They know what the journey holds, and they are at the last final step. Pisces knows all about their soul memory, everything that their soul has gone through. They know all about endings and releasing and letting go and finalizing. The 12th house also rules our subconscious mind, so everything that is hidden beneath the surface, the deeper layers and the deeper meanings of things, Pisces rules that, which is why they're very spiritual and very intuitive. Very psychic energy going on in the Pisces worlds. Mystics. So fun. So Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which is a very dreamy planet. Neptune is all about kind of like a whole different universe. Like Neptune is the dreamy, mystic planet that doesn't really have tangible physical roots. It's all very misty and cloudy and swirling. This is very intuitive, third eye, psychic type of energy that Pisces holds. That's why they're so great at creating, because they can tap into forces beyond the human realm. They are ruled by the moon card in tarot. The moon is all about feelings of the subconscious realm. Deeper, psychic, intuitive magic. That is Pisces. That is the moon in tarot. Pisces is symbolized by 2 fish swimming in opposite directions, representing the flow that Pisces has, the way they just move so freely and so effortlessly through the world. They don't really have a certain direction they're going. They are just flowing and moving through it all. Not so concentrated, action-oriented like Aries. They are more here to experience and to really feel everything. And to be an active creator in it all, which is so cool and so magic. Pisces traits and like vibe, they're very dreamy. They're very poetic, musical, possibly. Poetry and music is great for a Pisces. They're very intuitive. They can be known to escape this reality and tap into forces beyond themselves. And some people might see that as a shadow trait, and in ways it can be, but it can also be a wonderful, great superpower to be able to see the world for what it is instead of just the illusion that they have in front of them. They see the bigger, grander picture of it all. So cool. So cool. Love Pisces energy. Pisces is very compassionate. They're very psychic. They can see things coming before they happen because they can tap into the underlying energy of things. rather than just what is there in front of them. Pisces is very romantic. They tend to romanticize life. They tend to romanticize everything. Let's talk all about how to activate Pisces energy. I'm going to give you 5 embodiment practices that you can take home with you and use. The first thing is create space to dream, daydream, visualize, journal, and just build this beautiful, dreamy world for yourself. It's one of Pisces' superpowers is they can dream and daydream like no other. They can see a bigger picture for themselves and for the world around them. They know how to tap into that energy. Engage in a spiritual practice. That's number 2. Meditation, prayer, daily rituals, intuitive art, magic, spell work, whatever feels good to you. Spirituality is very wide. There's a lot to it, a lot that you can tap into with spirituality. So choose what works for you and bring it into your daily life. Start practicing spirituality. Next, express through art. Create in whatever way you desire to create. Music, poetry, dancing, singing, playing an instrument, painting, drawing, crocheting, whatever it is that floats your boat. Express yourself through art. You can try different mediums and see what you love. You can float between many different mediums, mix different mediums. Very much Piscean energy. When you express through art, you are able to express your emotions in such a beautiful, powerful way. And they're uniquely yours, and that's so cool. And you get to share what you have created with the world and bring those dreamy ideas into a physical, tangible thing. Love it. Art is a great thing for Pisces. Next, practice compassionate boundaries. You don't have to open your space and share your energy with everybody. It's kind of a shadow side of Pisces is they're just so open, they're so intuitive, they're so energetic, they're so emotional that they can get lost in other people, places, and things. That empath kind of energy. Set boundaries for yourself. Protect your energy. Say no to things that don't light you up. Give yourself the space and the time that you need to recharge, to create, to be, really. And finally, connect with water. Take baths. Swim in lakes, swim in rivers. Go to the ocean. Live under a waterfall. Whatever it is, Pisces is the ocean. Water is so healing and so nurturing for a Pisces. Connect with it, be with it, allow it to flow and be moved through you. Gorgeous. Okay, let's get into our final little thing for this video, which is our 2 journaling prompts to activate Pisces. That first journaling prompt is, where in my life do I need to surrender more and trust the flow? Where in my life do I need to surrender more and trust the flow? Not trying to control things, just being and allowing. Next, what dreams and visions keep calling to me that I haven't fully honored? What dreams and visions keep calling to me that I haven't fully honored? Babe, look, if you have some of those dreams and visions that you haven't gone after for whatever reason, I want to help you. I want to help you create those things into the world, to build the life of your dreams, to go after those creative visions and the magic that you see for yourself. And we can begin that with a one-on-one birth chart reading. I can help you direct and focus your energy into what you desire to create using your astrological birth chart. And we can move on from there. So if you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me and have your dreams and your visions realized, again, click the link in the description box to book a session with me. It's gonna be so fun, so magical, so beautiful. Thank you for being here with me today to learn all things Pisces. That completes our Astro 101 Zodiac series. We will be moving on to the 12 houses next week. I am hosting a free masterclass, Astro 101 Planets, completely free. Click the link in the description box to save your spot. Join me live. I would love to hear what of this resonated with you, so comment below so I can celebrate you. Tell me where Pisces is in your chart, and I love you. I'll see you so soon. Goodbye.